Good morning, dear children. Back to English literature class. Let's see extract questions of Act 3, Scene 3. So, as I told you earlier, when you do the extract questions, please keep open your reader. Hope you have revised characterization and critical comments. Here, coming to the first extract, Shylock, jailer, look to him, tell not me of mercy. This is a fool that lend out money gratis. Jailer, look to him. So please read this extract completely. Coming to the first question. What does Shylock ask the jailer to do? Do you remember what he asked him to do? He asked the jailer what does. It is in present tense, see children. It's very important part. He asks, ASKS, asks the jailer to guard Antonio closely and to keep him in his charge. Then give two reasons from the extract to justify why Shylock was against Antonio. To justify, you have to justify that. How do you understand from the extract that he was against Antonio? That too from the extract you have to write. You can write the points. He has taken an oath. He has taken an oath that he will take the penalty. Next point, Antonio had called him a dog. Meaning, as I told you earlier, you have to write from the extract, lend out money gratis, beware of my fangs. So you have to write in the first person itself from the paraphrase. And what does Shylock say after this extract? Blaming the jailer for bringing Antonio out of prison. What does he say? He told the jailer, what does? Note this, it is in present tense. He tells the jailer that he is surprised at him. He is a worthless jailer and he is so foolish to bring Antonio out of the jail, outside the jail at his request. So see this, and you have to refer page number 141 of your reader. Then how does this short scene show the determination of Shylock to extract the penalty as stipulated in the bond? This is a very short scene that you know. That is his passion and determination for revenge is seen in this scene. Many times he is using the word bond. The term bond is referred many times by Shylock. And he refuses to listen to Antonio. So all this show that Shylock's determination to extract the penalty. That is, in this scene you can see the passion and determination of Shylock to take revenge. And again he uses the word bond and penalty and refuses to listen to Antonio's pleadings. Then coming to the next question. What justice does Shylock seek from the Duke? Describe briefly how the scene prepares the audience for the climax of the trial scene. So here, what justice he seeks? He wants that Shylock wants that bond should be given to he should be allowed to take the bond, and he went to Duke many times, and he knew that the bond he would be allowed to take the bond at any cost. So what justice does Shylock seek from to take the bond? Okay, the justice to take the bond. Describe briefly how this scene prepares the audience for the climax of the trial scene. The scene focuses on the bond of friendship between Antonio and Bassanio, and we can also understand that from the scene that Antonio's end is near. He will have no escape. He is going to be tried in a court of law, and Antonio resigns passively to his fate. Antonio, let him alone. Next extract, children. Let him alone. I'll follow him no more with the bootless praise. He seeks my life, his reason well I know. I often delivered from his forfeitures, many that have at times made moan to me. Therefore, he hates me. Coming to the questions. What has enraged Antonio to speak in this manner? According to Antonio, why does Shylock seek his life? So what has enraged Antonio to speak in this manner? Antonio's continuous requests were refused by Shylock. So this enraged Antonio to speak in this manner. Continuously he was pleading, and that was refused by Shylock. Then, why does Shylock seek his life? You know that what had happened in Rialto? Antonio had lent out money to the people of Venice when they approached him, because Shylock was giving them out money with high interest. So to escape from that, people approached Antonio, and Antonio helped them out. That has reduced Shylock's business. That's a main reason why Shylock is seeking his life. What does Salerno say about the Duke? What does Salerno say about the Duke? He says that he is sure, it is does children, note that, he is sure that the Duke will not allow such a penalty to be imposed on Antonio. Salerno is sure that Duke will not allow such a penalty to be imposed on Antonio. Then who are the strangers referred to in the extract? Who are the strangers? Businessmen and traders from other countries. They are the strangers. And what commodity do they have in Venice? They have trade and business in Venice. Can the Duke deny the courts of law to the strangers? Why? The Duke cannot. When you come to page number 43 of your reader, in the paraphrase, you can get the rights which foreigners have in Venice cannot be denied to them. If the rights are denied, it will do harm to the justice of their state, because the trade and business transactions there are carried out by men of all nations. Mainly the business of Venice depends on foreigners. Then coming to next question. What final wish does Antonio express before he would die? What does it reveal about his character? To see Bassanio. The final death is, the final wish is to see Bassanio before his death. It shows his great love and affection for Bassanio, and he resigns to his fate for Bassanio. He was ready to accept his fate. That was his deep love and great friendship. Children, there are only 2 extracts, and please complete it. Thank you. Have a nice day.